Hey y'all, it's April 11th. Thank you for tuning in to Carolina Food Desert on this beautiful Sunday morning. Our last video, 3 or 4 days ago, ended when we were starting to construct our hybrid in-ground raised bed plot here. And today's video will begin where the previous video left off. The previous video we had removed the top layer of grass. Talked about doing that with the hoe or the rake, then adding as much of organic matter as we can. I used a lot of cow manure. You could also use hen manure. I put a lot of mushroom compost in here. Formed up some nice rows, heavily mulched around the sides. I planted corn in here on Wednesday afternoon. By Thursday afternoon, this one little corn had already germinated. I think that's the Coulee Black Incan corn. I also put some little French melon transplants from my seedling tray along the corners here. And I got a purple tomatillo sitting in the middle there. Pretty excited about this plot. Heavily mulched with the cypress mulch around the sides there. That should be nice in a few days. Been eating sweet peas. Got more sweet peas than I know what to do with. Like to pick those regularly to keep the plants producing. Blue potatoes doing good here. Today we're mainly going to be harvesting mustard from the permaculture plot. And because this is a traditional permaculture plot, it's a no-till plot. We're going to be clipping some of the mustard plants at the base rather than digging them up because we don't want to disturb the root systems. There's some new suggestion in the scientific literature that the root structures and the microorganisms that make habitat of the root structures form networks that can actually communicate information, sharing of nutrients, sharing of information, and we don't want to disturb those intricately connected structures. So rather than digging up these plants and tilling the soil and releasing carbon and methane into the atmosphere and just making a mess of the natural infrastructure, we're just going to clip these plants at the base, put the edible leaves in our colander here to go into the stock pot to make some mustard greens. The large stalks and flower material is going to go in our compost pile. And then after we've clipped these plants at the base, we're simply going to take a layer of cow manure or hen manure and just put it over top of the base of these plants, and then we can plant some new seedlings, preferably from a different family.